Look at this fat squirrel that's underneath that Prius. Dude, it's like so huge. Just chilling right now. He's not eating, he's just chilling in the shade. Gosh. So cute. What's going on, everybody? Today is Saturday and I am actually excited because it's the weekend. And for most people, you're like, yeah, it's the weekend, but this week has been especially hard at work. We've been working to ramp up the project that I'm working on. So it's been really long hours. You have to come in later because I'm more aligned with my boss. Therefore, I stuck in an hour of traffic as opposed to a half hour. But it's been a really rough week and the weekend's finally here. I'm really excited because I actually get to play Pokemon this weekend. In fact, I get to play not one, but two events. The first event is in Concord at Black Diamond Games. And then tomorrow I'll be playing in Berkeley. Both are challenges. So I'm really excited because last week I wasn't able to play Pokemon at all. In fact, I was actually on a hike with some of my college friends. So I forgoed a challenge locally and had to make a trek out here to Concord. That's actually where I'm at right now. So it is Saturday and I'm super excited to announce that I have a whole day planned with my wife just to get out of the house and get away from work. This morning we got up early. Actually, that's a lie. I kind of slept in a little bit, like an hour too late. I ended up staying up super late last night. The coffee kept me up till like 3 a.m. and I had to wake up at 6. Ended up waking up at 7 because trying to get like another half hour of sleep while my wife was getting ready. We made our way to Concord. We hit up a couple of thrift stores this morning before the league challenge. I am really excited because I haven't been doing eBay in a while. It's just been really busy. But I looked at the map while we were in Concord and see there was a bunch of thrift stores nearby. So we hit up a Goodwill this morning, got a bunch of cool finds. Maybe I'll shoot that later in another video. This video is going to be about the Concord Pokemon League Challenge. Right now I am waiting for the final round to finish. I ID'd on purpose. So it is a 5-rounder. There's 24 people. It's going to be points to top 8, and that's what I was essentially here for, looking for some points to get to Worlds. The first round I played, I feel like I always play this guy, local. He was playing Malamar Giratina, and I essentially played around his explosive damage, using a lot of my one prize Pokemon to do a lot of the heavy work, and then just use a Reshiram Charizard in order to finish the job. Second round, I played against a Gardevoir deck, Sylveon Gardevoir deck. That deck was a little trickier. They bounce a lot of damage, they do a lot of burst damage. But apparently it's a very favorable matchup for me, and I was able to steal the game with Reshiram Charizard as well as Turtonator and Heatran, doing a lot of work. I was able to get there, ended up 2-0. By the way, I'm playing the ability Reshiram Charizard with Jirachi. I still haven't dropped it. The deck's amazing, and if you don't believe it, you should try it yourself. The strategy of the deck after playing for the last couple of days is that you don't really want to use your Reshiram Charizard. The third round I played against a 2019 World Championship competitor. Very nice guy. He's playing the Mewtwo build. What happened was that he had 2 Mewtwo's. He was building up one in the back on his bench. I couldn't quite catch him with the Ninetales. Vulpix was not to be found, so I had end up taking out the Mewtwo up front with my Reshiram GX attack. And then he ended up GXing me back with his other Mewtwo there on the bench with the Charizard ability that he had in his graveyard. Luckily for me, though, I had drawn the Blacephalon, just a regular one from Unbroken Bonds. This is a late addition to the deck. Saw this from the Sheffield Regionals. Was testing it, wasn't super impressed, but I can tell you, boy, did that clown shine in that match. I put him on my bench, used the Jirachi up front to find Fire Crystals, was able to welder 3 energy onto the Blacephalon, or in this case, Pennywise, and then was able to double Fire Crystal to get 6 energy back from my graveyard and knock Mewtwo out with a one shot, taking back-to-back triple prizes, taking the match and moving on to 3-0. In the last match was a feature match area. I'll actually show you guys the link below in the description. You guys can watch this exciting game. Playing Malamar Giratina build again. My strategy, I believe, what I've been noticing over the last couple of days of testing is that you don't really want to go for the Giratina. It seems stupid considering the fact that the Giratina continuously hits you for 130, but you want to be using your 1 and maybe 2 prizers like the Heatran to just keep on Vulpixing and Ninetales-ing out the Malamars that are on the bench. So the Vulpix and Ninetales are very key in this matchup because you want to have control of which Pokemon you knock out. So I was able to get a Vulpix early in the game, as you guys can see.
find the Ninetales quickly afterwards, and I was just targeting all the Malamars that I could. Not even worried about the Jirachis. My opponent drew a bunch of cards. Cynthia, he even lilied for 8 on the first turn. As you can see, he was able to Cynthia later for 6. So he had a lot of card draw, but I believe with the strategy that I was using, just leaving him stranded with single energy attachments per turn, but mostly that deck relies strictly on the recharge off the Malamar. So if you can limit the amount of Malamars that they use by just knocking out their Inkays early or the Malamars once they're on the bench, it significantly helps the matchup because you're just 1-for-1 prizing them with like your Volcanians or a Turtonator, maybe even a Heatran. You can take 2 hits from a Giratina, but 1-for-1, and then you can use your Reshiram Charizard to finish the last 2 Pokemon because they would need a 2-shot it. There's nothing in the deck that can 1-shot, although in this matchup, my opponent used a Gengar Mimikyu, which you see in the end of the video. He actually almost had it, but that Resent Stamp was well-timed for me. It was in my prizes. I had about, I'd say, it was funny because I had 11 cards, I believe, and then he copycatted for 11, and I thought he was going to find a Reset Stamp. Ironically, I asked him after the match, he doesn't play any Reset Stamps, and I only play 1, which is funny because after I had drawn it on my prizes, I'm like, oh boy, I hope he doesn't have a Reset Stamp because I really want to Reset Stamp him now. I have board control. He's going to be stranded with just a Giratina, and I'll have a Reshiram Charizard out. And yeah, he can use a Jirachi, but he doesn't have an escape board on it, or he would have to dig for a switch. And Reset Stamped him to 2 cards left in his hand because of his prizes, and was able to seal out the deal. He was fishing for essentially a way to switch out his Pokemon and energy, and with that Gengar Mimikyu, we actually would have had the knockout because I had 5 trainers in my hand, and because of my Reshiram Charizard had, I believe, 40 damage on it, it would have been the knockout and essentially the match. But I'll link you guys in below the video in the description, taken off the TO. Very nice guy. I'll give credit to him. It'll be all inside the credits. You guys can watch the video later. I believe I walked out first or second, but I believe it's going to be second place, which is fine. After the 4th round, my future opponent in the 5th round had asked me, he goes, are you undefeated? I said, yes. He goes, would you like to ID? And I said, let me think about it. I want to see my tiebreakers because I really needed the points. But after looking at the tiebreakers, it was really low. So I didn't really want to risk playing and then losing because my tiebreaker is so low. If I lost, I probably would have been dropped out of top 4. And therefore, I had to replace those points because I really need as many points as I can with these challenges and cups. So I figured I'll just lock up second place and take the 12 points, which is more than enough, and I'm happy with. We also split the prize. I'm really happy with the results for today. I had fun too. The deck's super fun to play, and I'm just excited to be back out here, and I can't wait till tomorrow. So we're here in Sun Valley Mall in Concord, just chilling. We haven't been to this mall. I think I went to this mall as a kid, but we're checking out the mall. I'm actually honestly looking for a GameStop, and here's the deal. I told myself from my previous video that I'll be opening up Team Up battle boxes, the promo pre-release kits, and they're like $20 each to try to find Jirachis. I have my complete set of Jirachis that I used to play with the tournament this morning, but I told myself on the way over here that if I place really high today, I'm gonna go gamble some more today and look for some more Team Up battle boxes because I know the area of Concord will have GameStops that have them in stock. So there are 2 GameStops in Concord. If I do really well in Berkeley, then we'll go to Southland Mall. But because I did really well today, we're gonna gamble today and find some Team Up battle boxes here in Concord. So I need to find the GameStop, and then we'll go gamble, look for some Jirachis. Yo, we want. It's huge.
Yeah, in the air it's pretty smooth usually.
Oh my god, look at that belly. It's also $35 though, as opposed to like your standard 20. They got Eevee, they got Pikachu, and they got the how to train your Toothless, right?
Yeah.
Alright, maybe next time it's for Lex. Baby shark. So I got a new Pokeball, and we're gonna gamble on a Team Up pack. Total $35. They have another Team Up box, so if this one doesn't have the Jirachi, then I guess we'll respin for another $20 more.
And
Alright guys.
winning card is...
Oh, it's red. It's Charizard. Wah, wah. Alright, so we gotta get the other one. We bought the last one. $40 in Team Up boxes. Alright.
We're hoping for a silver border. Oh no, it's a Zapdos. Damn it! $40 down the drain. Alright. So I just spent 40 plus a new Pokeball. So I spent like $55 on 2 Team Up Battle Boxes. Got a Charizard and a Zapdos pre-release. And then we got a new Pokeball. No Jirachi to speak for, but like I said, I told myself that I will go ahead and gamble if I do really well at the challenge. We'll try to get another Jirachi since we're in the area. So looks like on to the next GameStop. We're on our way to the other GameStop, and of course it's next to a Target, and my wife is like, must go. She ended up buying a Pokemon tin that has like a Mew and like Psyduck artwork. Comes with like 2 random boosters and a coin and like an art card that features the art from the mini pin. And then I bought some envelopes for some shipments. We're gonna stop by the GameStop. It's like literally two storefronts down. They do have some Team Up Battle Boxes. Hopefully we can hit a Jirachi this time. Yeah, $20 reroll.
And the card is...
Oh, we got it. Yep, saw it. Nice.
Yay.
Awesome. Only took $60, that's all. All right, well, we're back now. It's about a little bit past 10. Got settled in, showered, ate a little bit. So let's go over prizes. So I got second place. So I got this Lusamine second place with the notation. Volkner was last season apparently. So Lusamine's this season. I got that. So I got a pack for entering the event, which was a really good deal because the event costed $6. And the cost of a pack is like $4 to $5, so you could essentially play the challenge for like $2 to $3, which was an amazing deal. So I got 1 pack of Unified Minds. You could pick any pack, and then the prize payout was first place got 6 packs, and then the second place got 4 packs. It seems very small, but when you consider that you only paid $2 for entry, it's a really good payout. And because I ID'd with my opponent, we agreed that instead of going 6 and 4, we just split 5 and 5. So I ended up getting 5 Unified Minds packs. So we have 6 total Unified Minds. We're gonna open that. We have this Pokeball that we need to open. I don't know what Pokeball this is because this is clearly past my era. So if anybody knows what kind of Pokeball this is, leave a comment below so I don't have to look it up. We're gonna open that, and we have 3 Team Up Battle Boxes. We're not gonna open the pre-release kits, but we will open the 4 packs in each of these. So 4 times 3, we got a total of 12 packs. Let's start with the Pokeball, because I'm afraid, because the Pokeballs, they typically have like older packs in it. I'm afraid to see what's inside. I'm definitely know for sure that it doesn't have Unified Minds in it. I would guess like it probably has Sun, Moon probably in it. This ball is great because it's in pristine condition. It did cost me $13 to add to my collection, but I now have a total of 5 Pokeballs. I'm pretty sure this is the common one that's of the new series. Ugh. Ancient Origins, super old XY, Sun and Moon Burning Shadows, which is also not rotation, and Crimson Invasion. A lot of older packs, and an Alolan Ninetales. We have like a billion of these, literally, kid you not. So let's start off with these Ancient Origins, I guess. Oldest first, white code. Oh, we'll find the rare, I guess. No card trick. So white code, y'all did. Just I guess back then. Oh, a foil rare. Wait, did I just get the same rare? Oh, I did. Foil and foil. Both rares. Interesting. Let's go to Crimson Invasion. Green code. And the rare is non-foil. Star Raptor. And let's move on to Burning Shadows. White code. Good pull here. Town. Boom! Charizard GX! And this, I believe, this is one of the harder cards. It isn't a full art or a secret rare, but it is one of the harder to pull cards. Charizard, your boy! Charizard's got my back today and hopefully tomorrow. We'll see. Which means we're going to move on to these 12 packs of Team Up. The code is backwards, so I don't know what color it is. You guys' guess is as good as mine. And looks like it's a foil Alolan Ninetales. Nice, we got a foil. Not the Ninetales that's in my deck with Temptations, but Ninetales nonetheless. Charmeleon. Squirtle. Voltorb. And a Mandibuzz, a non-foil. Double trainer card. Squirtle looks like he's taking a nap. Pidgey, Dratini, reverse foil Pidgey, and a Mr. Mime, non-foil. Hitmonlee. The Drill. Voltorb. Charmander. Mankey. Magikarp. Aerodactyl non-foil. He's old news. Well, he's ancient. He comes from a mysterious fossil, so yes, he is old news. Judge Whistle. Meowth. Geodude, Grimer, Pidgey, reverse foil, and we got a Charizard, non-foil. We got Charizards left and right. Charmeleon, speaking of the Charizard family. Fluffy, Staryu, Litten, Zora, Weedle, Joltik, and we have a Biz Sharp, non-foil. What if there was like a reverse foil Jirachi and a regular foil Jirachi? Oh, that'd be an awesome pack. Like a $50 pack. Actually, $60 pack. That'd be amazing. Voltorb, Squirtle, Bronzor, Pidgey, Golduck, reverse foil, and a Mandibuzz. I think, didn't we just open this guy? Mandibuzz again. Really just opening the battle boxes just for the Jirachi kicks. And if we happen to open stuff in the packs, it's just extra gravy, I guess. Little side hustle. Extra cash. Geodude, Mingy. Oh, reverse foil Nidoking, and a Beedrill, non-foil. Fossil, Farfetch, Tentacruel, Pidgeotto, which is being played in Pidgeotto Control. I didn't see it today. Charmander. I see a lot of it online. Staryu, Litten, Terracat, reverse foil. Ooh, we got the tag team Magikarp and Wailord. Full art. Nice. It's the first decent pull from the team up box. I'm impressed. Full art too. Magikarp all flopping around. Pidgey. Nidoran. Magikarp. Speaking of Magikarp. Reverse foil Zapdos. Nice. And a Prime Ape. Non-foil. Kabuto. Fairy Charm. Charmeleon. Litten. Grimer. Execute. All the Pokemon are the original Pokemon. Larvitar. Oh, we mixed it up. Meowth. Back to the 150. Dratini reverse foil. And a Nidoking. Non-foil. Hitmonchan. Dragonair. Unidentified fossil. Vulpix, which is being used in my deck. Alolan Geodude. Mankey. And the last rare is another Aerodactyl. All right, on to the last 6 packs of Unified Minds, what everybody cares about because it's the newest. Well, I mean, technically, if you care about Hidden Fates, it's not necessarily the newest stuff, but the newest in Standard. The code is not showing the color, so your guys' guess is as good as mine. I think the most expensive cards in the set would be the Mewtwo Mew. So just the GX's full arts. Also Cherish Ball full arts, like the secret rares. I think all the trainer secret rares, if they're being played. Tapu Koko reverse foil, and a Crustle non-foil. Blues Tactics. Magmar. Cottony. Reverse foil Kangaskhan, and a Licky Licky. Look at him. He's so happy right now. Dragonair. Giant Earth, which is being played and really hard to find. I had to buy mine online for my deck. They were not cheap. Riolu. Meditate. Reverse foil Execute, and a Lavani non-foil. Jinx. Yomiya Soda. Execute. Alolan Grimer. Hoot Hoot. Reverse foil, and Exertree non-foil. Alright. Oranguru. Joltik. Dratini. Yana. Reverse foil. And the regular. 2 rares are the same. 1 reverse foil, 1's regular. Non-foil. Blues Tactics. Lantern Control. Oh, that's magic. Sorry. Licky Licky. Pika. Reverse foil. And our non-foil Novern. Nothing too impressive in the Unified Minds packs. To refresh you guys of the best picks, pulls that we opened. Zapdos. Reverse foil. Magikarp and Wailord full arts. And a Charizard GX. But thanks guys for watching the video, and I'll see you in the next one.